Can I ask you, without notice, about Harry and Meghan and the events of this week, and just generally, does Harry and Meghan fit into that victimhood, woke, cancel culture kind of mentality that you talk about?
You know, I really don't follow their lives very closely at all. I wish more people took that approach personally. I just don't think it's worthwhile. But of course, it's hard to avoid the contrast with the late Queen, life of service versus a life of whining. Doesn't mean that they aren't dealing with issues. Everybody's
Mm.
got problems in their lives and whatever. But I just wish we'd give them less attention and get on with things that matter.
Then what would I bloody talk about on my show for half the time? Come on now. No, I want to ask you on a more serious note. You are half Ukrainian and half Russian. I want to know your take on the war.
Well, the war's wrong. I've been saying it from day one. The invasion was an abomination. I'm very ashamed of what Russia is doing in this conflict, and very proud of my Ukrainian friends and family who, as a country, have stood up to this bully and are fighting for their land. That's as simple as that. I'm very proud also of the support that Britain and Australia and many other Western countries have given. I can't tell you how much every time I speak to my family in Ukraine and friends and everybody, they all say, please make sure you tell people in the West how grateful we are, how much we appreciate the support, what a difference it's making in terms of our ability to defend their country. So, I'm very, very proud of them. And obviously, it's a terrible situation. And I have family in both countries. So this is bad for people in Russia as it is in Ukraine. And it's a very sad situation. I hope it ends as quickly as possible. But the point I always make to people who are desperate for a peace solution as quickly as possible, as I am, is that it also isn't the first time that this has happened. So whatever peace deal ends up being done, it's important that where Ukraine ends up having some kind of long-term security, which will probably mean membership of NATO in the end.